from a very early age, I loved cars. And my father's closest friend was a mechanic. And he was a mechanic for exotic cars. And all the time, my brother and I would go and play in his garage in the cars he was restoring, repairing. And then design really came from the fact I grew up in an industrial city. And it's a city that made things. It was Sheffield in the UK. And I just wanted to learn how to make things, how to produce stuff. And I figured that the best way was to be a designer, to be creative. And I put the two together, design and the love of cars, and here we are today. I love visiting art galleries. I love music. I have a great sound system at home, so I spend a lot of downtime listening to music. I like to cook, and then for exercise, I live next to a river, so I kayak on the river, and I have a mountain bike, so I like to go mountain biking. Then depends on the season, I love to ski as well, and I recently started to learn to kite surf. My favorite is always the next car. And right now, working on 001 with Adrian Newey it's an exceptional program. But I think the team has to be proud of DB11. It's replacing an icon. It's our first all-new car in 13 years. So I would have to say number one right now is DB11. I mean, my impression of Singapore is fantastic. This is only my second trip, and already I've been told that's not enough, so I have to come more often. The people are fantastic, the city is incredibly clean, it feels incredibly safe, and being here to launch 001, but also seeing the F1 race at night. Last night was an incredible occasion, seeing the cars at night, hearing the sound of the cars. The atmosphere of the city is fantastic. Everybody smiles. Everyone I meet smiles, and it's just a really friendly place to be. My favourite Aston Martin model is actually a historical car, so it's a DB4 GT. And the DB4 GT, it has such a perfect elegance. It's a beautifully proportioned car, but it's simple, it's clean, it has drama, it has presence, it has everything I like to aspire to in terms of my design language, but it just does everything perfect. So now I'm trying the local breakfast.
It's like made of coconut.
That's really good.
You like it? Okay.
So now this is carrot cake.
Yes. Also a regular breakfast dish actually for Singapore.
This is very good. Has a little bit of spice to it as well.
Do you take spicy food?
I love spicy food.
Oh, okay.
In fact, I'm going to have 2 bites of this because it's very good. Wow, it's sweet. I have to taste everything in here. So inside is the fruit.
So you love it? Or you no comment?
That's good.
Really?
Yeah. That's definitely the strangest taste I've ever had. It's hard to define whether it's sweet or bitter. It's like an onion.
Onion?
Oniony flavour afterwards. I like it, but it's not my favourite. Number 2, carrot cake. Yep. 2, 3, 4, and then 1. Although I want to take some of the coconut jam home. I like the coconut jam.